I was talking about the feast of famine being for the ones that are not involved in the liquid market. Your question specifically went on liquid. I'm going to tell you now, because I can't miss the opportunity. I've got Arla and Dairycrest here. Dairycrest have a liquid contract, am I right? Yep. Arla are definitely in the liquid market. There is one other big player in the UK, Wiseman. If I remember right, 2 months ago, Wiseman put the milk price up by 0.3 pence a litre on the back of improved cream prices. I think actually Wiseman's might have cheated a bit, because I think it's a bit more than 0.3 now, but we won't get into that debate. So what I'm saying is that somewhere along the lines, either Dairycrest on my right, or Mr. Arla on my right as well, and he's not actually Mr. Arla, but he's a pretty good front man for him, are either going to probably they're keeping that price increase, and they're going to make it part of a bigger increase on the 1st of October. So you're going to have a bonanza, right? Now the alternative is that they've pocketed it, right? But they wouldn't do that. So what I'm saying is that come the 1st of October, to answer the question, I think it will be potentially foolish, but very interesting, if any of the liquid buyers of milk can justify a price drop. It will at least be a stand-on. Not sure how the Tesco formula will work out. Fingers crossed that it'll be a stand-on there. But actually, bottom line is, I think that so far as the other liquid people are concerned, it's probably time for them to pay up on the cream price that the bonus has been. And that's what I'd like to see. And I'd like to, if anybody else wants to join in and make a comment, I'd be welcome. Anybody care to comment on whether you're saving it up for a big increase or whether you're pocketing it?
Possible stand on the price in October. Mark, are you going to take up the challenge?
Well, I can't ignore Ian's comments, so I certainly should at least give him a response. I think if you've got a business that's exposed to commodity markets, or you're selling lots of products into worldwide commodity markets, European commodity markets, then you do have an opportunity, as Ian says, to look at those markets and the returns that you're making, and whether or not that can fund a change in milk price. Dairycrest isn't an ingredients business and doesn't have an exposure to those markets. Our business model is very different, and that's, I guess, something that we're discussing in detail with DCD, with whom we have regular pricing conversations. But certainly those people that have got the opportunity in those markets are no doubt going to make the most of them, whether that's for themselves or for their farmer suppliers.
Yeah, obviously in my position of chairman of the Arla Foods Milk Partnership, most important job for me is maximising returns for our members. Yes, we're aware of what has happened with cream prices. It is perhaps worth commenting that cream prices have come from a far lower level, being 75p a litre not too long ago, now being something in excess of £1. Obviously, we as Farmer Board have had our conversations with Arla. I guess we're in much the same position as Mark has alluded to, that Dairycrest are in. We're watching it at the moment. We're conscious of what's happening. I believe it's a trend that is going to continue. Some people believe it may be a blip. I believe they're wrong. I believe there are some fundamentals worldwide which are underpinning the market and causing these increases in commodity markets. We will be watching it going forward. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. As and when we can, off the back of particularly cream, enhance our price, we will be. And my colleagues and I as farmer representatives are having those conversations very vigorously at the moment, I think is the polite thing to say. Thank you very much. In there, I mean, I don't profess to understand the Wiseman formula for reflecting the value of cream, but I believe it is somewhat different from both ourselves and Dairycrest. I believe it's a look at the previous 3-month price and reflect that in the next 3 months coming forward. We do operate on a somewhat different basis in that we take a far longer period of time to look at the prices. Yeah, perhaps the Wiseman model is reflecting market trends quicker. I don't know. The danger of ones that reflect it quickly mean you get it quicker the other way when it's coming down. So we've always taken the view, let's take the longer term look at it, and our aim is always to have stability in milk price and to take out the volatility which has been mentioned of big ups and downs in the price. So that at all times is our aim, to take the volatility out, but still let's have the best possible price.
Thank you, Jonathan. Taking the volatility out, yes. Whether you have a delayed cut when it comes along may be open to question.